Hi everybody, it's Martyn at Flicking Feather again today, and I'm doing a wee video. A few people asked me about how I painted the heads when I've made the videos for these wee divers and things, and I just thought I'd kind of run through how I do it. It's very simple, well, you can make it as fancy as you like. I use the Copic airbrush system, but I don't use the canned air. I've got a wee compressor. It's like a nail salon air compressor. I just bought a really cheap one. Works fine. Other things you might want are some like swatches of material, anything. You can get the shower puffs, any sort of material with an open weave, so that you can see the holes. That gives you like the things like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. No. Like on this orange one, it's got the black sort of scaled effect or speckled effect. Also do it in these frogs, but it's not showing up very well on the camera. You can also cut wee stencils. These are just dead easy. Craft knife, bit of paper. You can just hold it over the foam. And I like to finish them with loon soft head. A couple of quotes. Here's a howitzer head. You can see there I've did the front bright red, given it a black back, put the eye on, and it's a couple of quotes loon soft head, which is flexible, really tough as well. So you don't need to worry about it like chipping off. Like a hard resin definitely will do. So I'm going to do a couple of videos coming up soon, different pike flies. So we'll get started with them. I'll just turn my compressor on. It's a bit noisy, but I've got it in a drawer here, so you shouldn't hear it too much, I hope. So I've got these are the Sibai jumbo popper heads here. I'm going to do a couple of them just to show you the different ways to approach it. So I'm going to take my Copic pen, put it in the thick side into the holder like this, and then I'm going to do this. It's already striped, but I'm going to kind of fade from a pink up into a red. So move them. First thing I'm going to do is come in about halfway, and just get a nice coat. Comes a wee bit further. Just take your time. Then changing colours, dead easy. Switch the pen. Go for an orange or an apricot. Right, the first one was shocking pink, which is fluorescent. I'm going to just take this apricot and sort of deepen that a wee bit across the back and let it fade into the pink. And then the last thing I'm going to do, come in with the red. And same again, just come in, come right across the back, and I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but I've got a nice sort of fade through from the pink into the white striped red. Right, this will be a slider, so it's going to be fishing nose forward, or the tapered end forward, so I don't need to worry about brightening up the red anymore on that. So I'll let them dry for just a couple of minutes, and I'll come on to my green one. So similar idea. Got to just come in. This is obviously a fluorescent green. Toothpick in the back of it again just to hold it, and I'm just going to darken the back slightly. Try and get a nice even coat. There we go. Now, let's say I want to add some like a kind of scale effect or something. Take my swatch, just put it over the poplar head, and I'll get some wee close pegs. Can be a wee bit fiddly, just get them in, get a good grip of it. Stick another one back here. Right, you want to make sure it's kind of tight against the foam. I'll come in with my black, and I mean, it's dead simple. Just right, wait just a moment or two, take it off, and there. Again, I'm not sure how well that shows up on the camera, but you can see there, maybe you can see it, there's a kind of olive fade coming in the black scale across the top. Right, so we'll call that good for the airbrushing, so I can turn this off, and I'll just show you how the heads get finished. So you can see here I've got my wheel, and I've already got one of these wee frogs on it. I've just stuck I've got some holes around here that just take the back of the toothpick. So I'm going to stick my eyes on, and I always, when I'm using big heads like this, I always use a flat eye. These are 8.5mm, just flat eyes. Right. With the smaller heads you can get away with using like a domed eye, a 3D eye, because look, the head's small enough that you don't need to worry about the eye following the curve. With these big eyes, if you use a dome eye or a hard eye, it sits off and you don't get a nice finish. So I'll just do one of these. Same on the other side, just above it, line it up. Right, make sure your eyes are even. You can always take them off again at this stage, right? You don't need to, it's not like one and done. I look from the front, I look for the back, from the top, and that lets you know. You can see if they're a wee bit off, but that's fine. So to keep these eyes on and protect the paint job and protect the head as well, I'm going to use the Loon Soft Head, and I'll just start on the belly. Always, sometimes it will cause your pen to run a wee bit, so I always go from the light colour into the dark rather than dark to light, so that's why I always start in the belly. And I'm only looking for a thin coat here, right? This is just to seal it. I mean, the sort of the rougher foam heads take the pen better. Like those Flyman howitzers, they're kind of got a glossy finish. The pen always has a tendency to run in them, so you really need to be careful. Right, and that's basically it. Right, I'll stick this in the wheel and just let it go round. Now you do half a dozen at a time. Once that's dry, it's ready to put on a fly, and then I'll give it another coat or two once it's on a hook, right? So like for example, this head here on this pike diver, the pink pearl, that's had 3 coats. Right? It was only painted with the shocking pink, coated once, and then I gave it another 2 after it was on the fly. Right? Gives you a really good tough finish, keeps the colour, protects your eyes, and it flexes with the foam. Really good. Right, I'm going to stick an Amazon link in the description below for like the Copic pens and the compressor that I use and stuff. If any of you're interested in getting one, I would encourage you please to use my Amazon link. That'll help me out a wee bit, support me, cover the cost of the channel and that. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, guys. Tight lines, bye.